Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. While the bankers are counting their money, the politicians are counting their votes, and the generals feel important, the little woodchuck from North Korea is testing his missiles. And you have two countries shitting their pants, South Korea and Japan. You don't believe me? Well, then imagine those missiles that the woodchuck just sent again today, Wednesday, are with nuclear heads. Do you feel comfortable with that? They were not shot down. They just flew. Pop, 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 pop. Great. So, let's see. This article comes from Sputnik from today, the 9th of November 2022. North Korea reportedly launches unspecified ballistic missile. Ballistic. Alright, since the start of the 2022, North Korea has conducted over 30 missile tests launches. Pyongyang has said North Korea's military-related activities come in response to provocations by South Korea and its allies. On Wednesday, North Korea fired at least one ballistic missile according to the South Korean military. Well, the Americans are saying, come on, woodchuck. Don't you see the Russians did what you are kind of late of doing? Do it, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. Triple dare you. Quadruple dare you. On Wednesday, North Korea, this is what these guys are hoping, that the idiots are breaking somewhere. So they have a reason just to test a new nuclear weapons. I mean, not far from there. They tested in 1945, right? 6th and 9th of August, right? On Wednesday, North Korea fired at least one ballistic missile according to South Korean military. And I'm quoting, North Korea fires an unspecified ballistic missile towards East Sea. Seoul Joint Chief of Staff said. A missile launched by North Korea on Wednesday, today, fell outside Japan's exclusive economic zone in the Sea of Japan, Japanese media reported. According to media reports, the crisis headquarters at the office of Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida is currently collecting and analyzing information about the latest North Korean missile launch. So you guys are just... Why don't you talk to the guy? Japan has expressed a protest to North Korea through diplomatic channels in Beijing in connection with Pyongyang missile launch. Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuo said on Wednesday, and I'm quoting, North Korea has fired, presumably, a ballistic missile. Currently, there is no information about any damage. North Korea's actions, including constant missile launches, threaten the peace and stability of our country, the region and the world community. When I hear the world community, I feel like punching someone in the face. And therefore are unacceptable. We protested to North Korea through diplomatic channels in Beijing. And quote, Matsuno told a briefing. Okay, Matsuno. You know the wakizashi? Why don't you take the wakizashi and seiza and take your clothes off a little bit and show us how it's done, if you know what I mean. That's in protest for your impotence to communicate and discuss things with Mr. Woodchuck, Kim Jong-un. Pyongyang has been actively launching ballistic missiles since the end of September. One of them was a medium-range ballistic missiles of the Hwasong-12 type, which passed over Japan, breaking a record for North Korea of 4,500 kilometers, flying at an altitude of 1,000 meters, so 4,500 meters distance, it's about what, 3,000 miles, 3,000 something like that, and an altitude 1,000 meters, about what, 600, 1,000 meter, that's, let's say, what the hell, it's two-thirds of a mile, kind of, it was right, and An air alert was declared in Japan. Did you do anything? Why didn't you shoot it down? You couldn't? Also, in early November, North Korea launched missiles, one of which is thought to have been intercontinental. In total, the DPRK has conducted 30 missile launches since the beginning of the year. The country says its military activity is a response to South Korea's provocations. Not South Korea, it's US. South Korea is just a host country that will be used. Like Ukraine is used for Russia, this will be for North Korea and China. It's either Taiwan or North Korea. They're gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the balls, something like that. Anyway, remember when the other guy, the bad orange man, whatever his name is, remember? Donald Duck, when he was the president, any launches, any problems, no, they shook hands, they smiled, they pretend to be important, which they are and were. Nothing happened. With these guys, provocation after provocation, a reshuffling of the world stage, I guess so, and Ukraine was the first location. I'm waiting for these two locations, which, as I said, is Taiwan and North Korea. I don't know exactly how far they would go, North Korea, because if North Korea launches something, North Korea will be blown up, gone, done. I'm talking about launching some nuclear weapons, no, not a little conventional. You know what? I'm surprised that no accidents occurred yet. I would expect that one of these launches over Japan to, fall right on Japan, and nothing happened yet. Remember, we have Syria, we have the Balkans, we have Iran, so we have, if you want to go that far, we have Turkey and not Austria, what the hell, Athens, Greece. So there's many places where a lot of war can happen. In this case, the little woodchuck would not have launched any weapons, any rockets, if these guys would have not pushed it with their provocation. Now, what provocation? They had those games, those tactical moves with about 250 airplanes. 250 airplanes and all the ships involved in that exercise. And they even extended it after the woodchuck said that it's a provocation, we're going to be retaliating, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, how do you call this? I dare you, triple dare you, quadruple dare you, something like that. Well, I don't know, man. We'll find out. An accident will happen. That's how things will happen, occur over there. An accident. We'll see. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.